All right, race fans, we're back with another pack cracking and Aetherdrift Play Booster pack cracking, packing, crackhead series. Let's get going. I feel like it's less funny every time I say that. You guys are gonna get tired of hearing it if you're loyal subscribers and you watch all these. You need a white Ghost Runner sword?
Yeah.
Oh boy. You gotta let Santa know so you can get it for Christmas next year. All right, we got another pilot token, or maybe that's the first one.
Yeah, you have to buy
Next year, this year. Well, there's a Christmas every year. We're gonna get one of these days, one of these times. Swiftwater Cliffs, reprint of an older land. Enters tapped. You gain 1 life. Red or blue. You know what it is, or is it? You know what it is. Keen Buccaneer. We got that Octopus Pirate. We've seen him before. We're going to keep on going. Count on Luck. For 3 reds at the beginning of your upkeep, you get to exile the top card of your library, and you may play it this turn. So it's a little pseudo draw for red. Don't we love that? Yeah, buddy. You got Chandra and some goblins doing some cool stuff there. Counting on Luck. For 5 mana, you get to Haunt the Network. 3 generic, a blue and a black. For you Dimir players out there, choose a target opponent. Create 2 1/1 Thopters with flying, and then the chosen player loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control. I already know that's going in my Mishra deck, because I like gaining life, and I like having lots of artifacts, and I like my opponents losing life, so let's go. Unswerving Sloth. This guy just drives straight. He doesn't swerve at all. For 2 whites and 3 generic, you get a Sloth mount. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, it gains indestructible. I wouldn't swerve either if I was indestructible. Forget a traffic jam. I'm going to create one. Untap all creatures you control. Saddle 4, 5/5. Big boy. Ooze Patrol. 2/2 for 3 and a green. Ooze, whenever he enters, you mill 2 cards and you put a +1 counter on this creature for each artifact and or creature card in your graveyard. I think this set likes having things in the graveyard. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Ooze Patrol. Push it to the limit. All right, we got another 7 mana card. Sorcery, return all mounts and vehicle cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then, oh, this is pretty cool. So on the back of this pilot, we got the, arguably plagiarized artwork, because this looks exactly like the cover of the classic anime film from, what, the 80s, the 90s, Akira. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That'd be a cool poster. Anybody can send me a poster of this image to hang it on my wall. Please do. Where were we? Pushing it to the limit. Return all mount and vehicle cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. What? Okay, so for 7 mana, you're doing some damage. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Well, do they come in with haste? Vehicles you control become artifact creatures until the end of turn. Creatures you control gain haste till the end. Well, that answered that question, didn't it? I should probably read these in my head before I read them out loud so I can sound less stupid. Look at that. What are those things? They look like hippopotamus boars pulling a chariot. And whatever that thing is up there in the top. Alright. 7 mana sorcery. It better win you the game. That's all I'm saying. We got a Walking Sarcophagus. Artifact Zombie Cat. 2/1 for 2. Start your engines, and he gets +1/+2 if you have your max speed. Hazard of the Dunes. It's a worm. It's got Trample and Reach. 4/4 for 3 and a green. And for just a measly 7 mana, you put 3+1 counters on it. That doesn't sound like a lot at all. Grimbauble. For a single black mana, you get an artifact. And that when it enters, target creature and opponent controls gets -2. So for a black mana, you can kill a little 2/2 guy. And you can pay 2 and a black and tap and sack to surveil 2. Who likes to surveil? I think you guys like putting stuff in your graveyard. I don't know, man. Y'all are weird. Loxodon Surveyor, we've seen him before. End Rider Catalyzer. That looks like a guy that would come and steal your catalytic converter in the middle of the night. Human Warrior, start your engines. Max speed, you can tap him for 2 red mana. That's pretty darn good. So, yeah. On your next turn, you get the mana back that you spent on him, and he's a 3/1. He might be able to do some cool stuff and some things. I'm probably going to put that in the Nagila deck in the near future. Let me know. Nagila deck, yeah or nay? What are y'all doing with that? Flood the engine for 2 and a blue. Enchant creature or vehicle. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent. And it loses all abilities and doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Well, there you go, man. If your opponent has a commander that you don't like, for example, you can just tap it permanently and make it lose all of its abilities. Pretty gnarly, dude. For a common, I like that. Spot Cycle Scouter. That's a pretty cool, that's the Spot Cycle right there. And that's the Scouter. How about that? 3/2 for 1 and a white. When it enters, you scry 2, and then you get to crew it for 1. That's the guy that's crewing it. There he goes. All right, y'all. Crew your vehicles and scoot on over to the like button, and then make sure you destroy, demolish, smash, crash, and all that on the subscribe button. And that way, we'll see you on the next one, bro. Yeah, dude.